now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's get to this content that Snoopy Badass put out a couple of days ago, man. And this one right here is this one gonna ruffle a lot of feathers. But some of the stuff that he said is true, and I believe that some of the stuff that he said was just for the content, because he know good well that some of the stuff that he said is just his personal feelings and his personal opinion. That's how I look at it. I don't think nobody is scared of anybody, but what I will say, a lot of stuff that he said in this clip right here makes sense. Let's get to this content. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're not going to waste too much time with this one. Let's get to it. All right, man, let's go over and check this out and see what this is all about. Let's go.
Delve a little bit deeper into the things that we discussed.
Yeah, what's up with it, man? What you want to know? Let's do it.
All right, first off, a lot of people were upset about your opinion, or I should say everybody was mad about your opinion about you saying that the blacks in Southern California are scared of the Mexicans, man. Now, when you saw the reaction to that opinion, and you saw a whole bunch of there was different pages that, like the food, I don't even want to say the food community, but different.
Yeah, it was Food Community, Hot Wheeler. Shout out there, man. Anybody that supports Snoopy Badass, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm always have love for you. I'm always up with you, you know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of people be haters on me. They feel me, they see it in me, but they don't want to promote me. They want to try to bury me and act like they don't see me. So all the people that reposted me, homie, I appreciate y'all, homie. And if y'all need some interviews, y'all want to tap in, y'all know how to contact me. You feel me?
Yeah, now a lot of those pages reposted that clip specifically of you chastising, black gangbangers for pretty much being scared of Mexicans out there. And, in the
Let's stop right there. That's exactly how you create content. You're supposed to post it. And especially if it makes sense to another community, they gonna post it, because at the end of the day, it's about who look good on this internet. Everybody want to look good on here. Let's get to it.
comment sections I was reading, it was a mixed reaction. You had some people who had been locked up before saying it's not like that. They're not scared of anybody. Then you have some people saying that it is like that, and that they run it, especially people from the Hispanic community saying they do run it and that blacks are scared of them. Snoopy Badass, do you want to go ahead and, double down or talk about a little bit?
Man, look, but that's black people for you. You know what I'm saying? They can't face the truth. And what people got to understand is, until we face the truth, till we look in the mirror and see what's going on, we ain't gonna never fix this. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem and something wrong with yourself, you feel me? And you don't acknowledge that this is a problem or this is a weakness, you're never gonna fix it, bro. You know what I'm saying? How you think people that get in the gym that work out with what they work on their weak points. You know what I'm saying? All the blacks, they always want to just focus on the strong points, Focus on your weak points. And a weak point is that we have to face until we can get over it is that blacks are scared of Hispanics.
No. I don't know what people is getting this from, man. We've been here. I've been here my whole life. Nobody is scared of nobody. Maybe in some of y'all hoods, maybe in y'all family, maybe where y'all come from, but over there on that 165th Street, that 166th Street, all over there in that block, we ain't scared. Ain't nobody over there scared of nothing. So maybe in some of y'all sections, they scared. But at the end of the day, this just their opinion. Now, he gonna get more deeper into it. Some of the stuff that he gonna say do make sense. But that right there, now, if that was the point, if that was the case, all these hoods would be emptied out. If you scared of somebody, you gonna run everybody out. Come on, man. The internet gonna be the internet. The streets gonna be the streets. But he do got some valid points. Let's get to this.
In the story, the proof is right there in the pudding. Look, an essay can move in any one of y'all hoods and create a gang. Like Compton is not
in that nutty block
that big, bro. Compton is not that big. It ain't. If everybody in Compton and all these gangs was in LA, these black gangs was so tough, then why is y'all sharing y'all hood with a Hispanic gang then that don't even like y'all?
Because some of those gangs When they started at around, some of them started around the same time. It may be a few streets over, but I get what he's saying. If y'all control it, no. Some people share their hoods. Some people do. My hood just happened to be one of the neighborhoods that it's just, since I've been there, been us. And I ain't seen nobody try to come over there and move up in there. I ain't seen nobody move up in them Wilmington Arms and try to go up in there. I ain't seen nobody go up. So it's certain neighborhoods in the city. Yes, it's like that. But it's some, it ain't like that. And it ain't that there's no race. It's just they man, come on, man. Some people hoods just ain't going for it. Some people hoods will, some not. But the ones that share them hoods, that's just how it was. I guess that's how they had it.
And put NKs on the wall. And I'm speaking to the ones that beef with prejudiced, racist Hispanic, racist Serdanos. Why is they still in y'all hood if y'all
right? If they racist, why y'all still got it? I get that part right there. I get it.
Y'all so tough, y'all so gun-ho. Why is them dudes still there? Y'all can't even get the essays out y'all hoods. But soon as a black family move over there, y'all want to harass him. Like I said.
He got a point right there. He do got a point. It could be a Hispanic family moving here. They don't say nothing. It could be, let's just say if I move to a blood, the first thing they gonna do, hey, blood, where you from? Or they gonna get on you. But it could be another race. They let them go up because and he do got a point with that. Do that mean that they scared? No, they ain't scared. It's just that we are known to target each other, man.
Blacks ain't scared of nobody. Feel me? Blacks are scared of everybody except each other. Because they look at each other and they see within the other black what's in them. They know not to be scared of each other. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't care about how they feel about that. It's the truth. And until y'all acknowledge that, LA gonna continue to be Mexico.
He got a point about that. Now, it was when I was coming up, you seen blacks the whole street. But the problem is when them old people, they grandparents and mothers of them died, the young ones sold a house, spent the money on cavi, went and got smoked out, went and got cheaper houses, all that. He gonna break down all this. So he right. A lot of the hoods, it's the LA. I was in Compton the other day. I'm like, man, where is all the blacks? You got certain hoods still, like what my neighborhood is. You're gonna see a whole bunch. It's gonna be full of blacks over there. But the majority, all them houses is sold. It's sold, man. Yeah, my hood might be just one of the ones. Park Village. Who else? It's a couple of hoods, but it's show all not just Compton, all over. It's show, man. We done sold all our property.
Homies, nigga, you don't see nothing but the corn man in all y'all hoods, bro. And this ain't no disrespect to the corn man or the Hispanic race, but the truth is the truth. They took that. They took LA, bro. They took it. Most of you dudes, and I'm gonna speak to you.
They ain't took it. They were smart to save their money up, get jobs, put their people on, and they bought houses. We could have did the same thing, but what we want to do, we want to floss on each other. We want to stun on each other. We want to she's it on each other. That's what we want to do. We want to ball out on each other. We don't help nobody. We use each other. We ain't trying to help now one brother get some paper so he could be you ever seen them mafia movies back in the days when everybody was dressed in suits, had their jewelry on? Now you see one dude, he flying, but the rest of the whole crew toe up, shoes dirty, raggedy cars, everybody broke. It's that one person on this back in the days and even in the 80s in the dope game. Everybody was eating you. You could get out of jail, homie, you throw you a sack and put you on. Nowadays, it's a bunch of suckers. There's a lot of selfishness, man. Let's get back to this, though.
You OGs out there, you OG Bloods, you OG Crips. Most of the houses that y'all grew up in is occupied by Mexicans now.
Right.
Because y'all don't have no sense of family, bro. Y'all don't have no sense of thinking for the next generation. See, the Hispanics, they think for this generation and the next generation. Because if y'all was thinking for this generation, when your grandmas and your mamas and all them, when they died, y'all wouldn't have sold their house and moved to Victorville to pay cheaper rent and to pocket the rest of the money. Y'all wasn't even thinking about y'all cousins or y'all kids or y'all great grandkids coming up and saying, you know what? We're going to keep this house in the family. Y'all didn't even think that. Y'all thought for yourselves and y'all kids. Y'all didn't care about your cousins. Y'all didn't care about your other siblings or your other cousin that's in jail with 20 years. He going to get out with nowhere to go. You sold the house. You sold your grandmother or your mother or your father's or your great grandmother house in Compton, in LA, in Watts, in Long Beach, so you could move to the IE or to move out of state.
He's saying, yeah, now that's true. They did sell our houses, did sell a property, and guess what? The Hispanic families moved in and they not selling nothing. My grandma, one of my grandma house where she was Brittany, now it's a Hispanic house. Once they get them houses, they not selling them like we did. They not getting rid of them like we did. You know why? Because they'd be in there. When I was coming up, they'd be in one house 6, 7 deep, all stacking that paper up, trying to buy the next house next door, man. We sold it. And then they didn't care about your back in the days, your grandma and them, everybody used to go to their house. Soon as grandma and them died, man, these people sell the house. He's saying some real stuff right now, though.
That's a big reason why the essays took over. But not Maria, not Jose. They keeping this house in the family, and they're gonna keep passing it down and passing it down and passing it down and passing it down. And if Pablo just came across the border, he don't got nowhere to go. Guess what? He can have our garage, or we'll put a trailer in the backyard for him, or him and his whole family could come live with me and my whole family. They took over LA. Y'all look at the essays. Feel me? They smarter than us, and they smarter than us. All the blacks are scared of him.
Nobody is smarter than us. They strategize, like you say. They just took their money and invested. We took our money and we want to shine. You know, these is poor areas, man. It ain't like we talking about no Bel Air and nothing like that. Of course, you're gonna see a bunch of poor people in these poor areas. A lot of people want to get out of some of these areas because they gang infested, drive-by shooting. You can't walk down the street. So a lot of people want to get away because of that. It ain't because some of them, yeah, they sold their house, but a lot of people moved too because it ain't safe in these areas. They can have it. Like they look at it like, man, y'all can have that. Yeah, we out of here. Yeah, we gone. We ain't fit to sit around here and get caught by a straight bullet. Look, you could Google it right now. Look through old newspaper clippings and seeing how many people done got hit by straight bullets. A lot of people want to get away from this stuff. It ain't that they smarter. A lot of blacks, yes, they sold their spots, but a lot of blacks want to get away from all this gang activity.
Scared of them, and they outsmarted the whole black culture in LA. And I don't care what nobody say. If you want to get a job, you got to go through a Hispanic.
No, my brother owned a restaurant. My auntie owned a restaurant. Get your own business. Start you a business. He's saying something true. Yes, they in position for the jobs. Yes, because they go work at you'll see somebody 40 years old at a Jack in the Box. Some of us 40 years old think we too good for that because we want them lavish habits and all that. But yeah, start your own business. Get your own job. Don't look for go get your own stuff. Start your own business. They can't give you a job. Go start you a job. Start your business. Get your a taco stand and sell on the corner like they did and sell you some barbecue out there, man. Ain't no excuse. Start your own stuff.
In LA. I don't care what tip agency or whatever you think you going through. And this is just the truth of it, bro. Feel me? Blacks are scared of Hispanics, bro.
No, your family might be scared of them. Your hood, I ain't gonna even say your hood. You might be. Everybody and nobody is scared of nobody. I don't know where people get this narrative. Oh, they scared. No, ain't nobody scared of nobody. I don't know where they get this from. They hood might be scared of somebody. They family might be scared of somebody. Because like I say, over there on 165th, 166, all the way from Caldwell, Wilmington, Greenleaf, Central. Ain't nobody scared of nothing over there.
And the Hispanics done outsmarted us. That's why LA is they shit. I don't even understand why these dudes.
It been there. This was Mexico, man. That's why you got Figueroa Street. That's why you got Alameda. All these street signs. This was already they land, man. This was already they stuff, man.
Still be claiming these hoods, bro. Most of y'all hoods is Mexico. Y'all houses y'all grew up.
This whole stuff was Mexico.
Grew up in. is occupied by Hispanics. They beat us, bro. Until we realize that and acknowledge the fact that, man, our people scared of them, or they really outsmarted our people. Until we
I think he got outsmarted or strategized, confused, or mixed up with scared. I think that's what it is, man. Because if it wasn't for us, like I said earlier, with the shooting each other and all that, then yes, it'll still be families up in there. Them areas ain't safe. Nobody who wants to stay in somewhere where you can't walk outside or let your kids play in the front yard. That's why a lot of people is moving, man.
acknowledge that, we ain't gonna be able to fix nothing in LA. It's gonna continue going the way it's going. Black people need to give each other the same respect and the same love they give these Hispanics walking around LA.
Everybody. You're right about that. We need to give showing respect to each other first. That's first and foremost. Show respect to each other. Show love to one another before you give it to anybody. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Leave y'all comments in the comment section what y'all think. This is Woody Apparatus, Snoopy Badass. Y'all can go over here and check out the rest of this on a channel. Is this the channel right here? Yeah, I guess this is Fully Loaded Clips. I guess this still Snoopy Badass and Woody Apparatus. Man, I'm going to get up out of here. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. It's Compton Rick, Robert Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.